question about that. I think that we're going to have to sailing. The Ignite or is in the ability to stealth in, and a bit of help and burst damage from the Yuumi that allows them to take early trades. But
this is a...
okay,
man.
That's one way to do it. The Cocoon is going to land, and Lava's going forward. Okay. Oh, nice bubble. And down on the bottom side, Secret actually took a hefty amount of damage himself. As Lava's...
Because Qiyana, I mean, she's disappeared for so long for a reason. If you just play very well...
Oh, okay. Trying to burst down Lava here, but he's shown that he's not going to be taken out easily. He goes back in. That time around, as Ixu was coming up from the top side. First blood will be given to the side of SP, but it is traded back. Now a double kill going to be given over to the Trundle.
Definitely here. Mickey off the reset, just looking to do this roam, and Lehens doesn't have exhaust or heal.
Yeah, oh boy. No flash here for Viper either. I think this guy might just go down. He's just desperately trying to run away, but that is going to be the end of him. Twitch bites the dust, and now we got Elise here on top of it as the Cocoon is going to land max range. In she goes. But he came up real quick there. Not quite enough damage to get down onto him.
Not executed as cleanly as they would have liked, but you got to see one of the powers of Aphelios is he actually has Ashe and Varus' ultimate available.
Yeah.
Whenever he has the purple gun.
Stand up to him and run seemingly the opposite way. Now Hybrid is taking much more aggressive trades down here, but look at where he is. He doesn't have his flash just yet. It's like 10 seconds away. He's going to miss the Moonlight Vigil too. He should be going down here even with Lulu's help, as they want to give that kill over to the Trundle, apparently. And now they get the root down onto Secret here, but again, they're not quite going to be.
And up here in top, okay, we're going to have a fight.
Zoe and Cad coming on over here. It's a 3-on-1. This isn't very fair, as GLP is going to be quite nice to lock down Ixu.
And so now Viper and Lehens, I mean, they're walking around the map. They're looking for anything. They know about Mickey.
Gonna flash in, but he gets stunned anyway. But that's gonna create a barrier here for Viper to try to get in there. Will pick off the killing.
And Cloud is definitely interesting for these two team compositions.
Oh boy, Subjugate comes in. They are committing. Ixu is so dead. He's surviving for a while. The Yuumi heal, Summoner heal used as well. LS.
Aphelios might have been born on December 11th, 1819, but Zoe, I've heard rumors, is definitely BC.
Oh,
BC,
wow.
yeah, so.
Impressive.
Truly is.
Yeah, we haven't seen many of them. As now Cat's just running in there. Flawless takes an incredible amount of damage, but look at the Qiyana coming in from behind, as well as now Dudu trying to follow up here. Ixu not quite able to help out as much as the Wukong in this case, as Dudu doesn't seem to be done just yet, as now trying to turn it around. Ixu is just gonna dump him in the basket there, puts him into the grave. And okay, Ixu's like, yeah, I dare you to come forward.
You have means of running to it and getting there before they'd be able to complete it and then collapsing on them. And at this point, Cad is just looking for some vision. You can see the SP. They're trying to just control all of the red side jungle. Hybrid. Lost chapter, big knock up by Wukong. He's gonna try to go in onto Lulu. Zoe able to get there as well. Secret running for his life in the backside though. Atrox with Flawless. Gonna bring down Lehens and Viper. Lava managing to get onto Mickey. He has a sliver of HP remaining. Who's gonna win the joust? It will be Mickey. And now Flawless and Ixu, they are hunting down for Wukong. He's gonna clone out of it. From the north though is Cad. Can he make it to the troll? Mickey's gonna come over the edge with the blast code. Plus the Sork Pen boots means that she doesn't even really have an ability to one-shot anyone, because Lulu's shields will actually invalidate some of the damage that Zoe is able to dish out. Flawless slowed a lot right now. Subjugate by Trundle. Qiyana ult ends up whipping. And a lot of damage onto Ixu, knocks him into the team. Wukong ult comes out. And that's Aatrox just going to be falling right away. Flawless running for his life. Mickey gets locked up by the bubble. He's going to try to buy as much time as possible, but he is not long for this world. He's not going to be able to get out of it. And that's going to be Viper. And this is where things start to get very problematic because Twitch's items, from this point forward, after the Baron buff dissipates, the amount of gold that they should end up getting means that Twitch's damage is going to be out of control, but also his utility is going to be completely unstoppable by SP, and it's going to really come down to a miracle. Kiana Ultimate Flawless doesn't even probably think he can go for the steal, but he might! Aphelios! How many years? As he just lights up everyone and gets
running into the jungle and is being zoned away here by Mickey and Ixu, trying to stop the backs as the push is going on in the mid lane. And now Dudu is going to have to try to get on in there, get the double knock up with a nice stun around the wall. Can he get him? No. Stopwatch, a pretty good item. Oh! He might still be able to get it. One more auto wasn't enough.
Auto.
As,
why he could want it? He's thinking, well, if I get hit by a Zoe bubble.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. The submarine is attacking. Now that Aatrox isn't the easiest guy to take out here, as they decide, okay, we're just going to back away, but in goes Ixu, trying to force it. He's going to
I think Mickey wants to...
Okay.
He stopped the recall!
Yeah, he delayed it even more. And there's two of them. There's
and he has
three over there. And Lava and Dudu, they're trying desperately to stop the push, but with the Baron.
Here comes Tom and Jerry.
They might not. Okay, they're going to get in there and do the damage. They take out the Lulu. But look at the damage that has been done to the base. This is just insane. There's no Nexus turrets now. With the open Nexus, Hybrid was thinking about it. You can see he's not quite going to get in there, though. As Viper, they say, well, what about this push in the side lane? And this is the second or third time this has happened now in a row. I mean, how many times are you going to be fooled?
I get it, I get it. Aatrox is a rat trap.
Yeah.
And the cheese is luring the cat, too. Like, oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Well,
at least they were able to stop the inhibitor from going down. It's at half health, though, and the Hybrid's just going to literally walk up to it and auto it. In the face of 5 members, he is going to die to try to get this inhibitor. And it's still not down. That is 2 members now, as they're not going to get this inhibitor. And all 5 members are going to be wiped off the game. They pushed out all the lanes, finally.
Baron's about to dissipate, and it seems like SP are thinking that they might just want to actually fight Hanwha Life up head on. Oh, no!
Oh, that's Hybrid in the front. They're trying to assassinate him, and the range is way too big. Immediately, Lulu goes down, and Dudu is going to follow in and pick up the assassination kill. Make that a 5-on-3 immediately, essentially, as Aatrox not going to be the one to do it. Neither is Kiana or Elise, and we should be going to a game number 3 as Hanwha Life are going to shut him down and the late game with this Twitch and pick up the Nexus and make this go the full distance. GG as the Nexus falls. Hanwha Life finally, as the damage numbers quite even on the side of Soreon Prince, but it was all the Twitch.
We are back after Hanwha Life versus Soreon Prince, game number 2. It was a very extended game and Hanwha managed to even out the series. Twitch has been rising up, climbing up the tier list currently. This is not the very on-meta champion, but at the same time, a lot of people are having a lot of experiments around this champion. So the witness is that it's really hard to hold on during the laning phase, but with an Ignite taken, they were able to kind of show the strengths during the laning phase, but at the same time, Soreon Prince was so close to reaching that game-winning point, but somehow Hanwha Life Esports managed to turn the game around. Zoe got another victory. It's a 2 Zoe wins in a row, especially that Zoe's Sleepy Trouble Bubble was the key for every team fight. Well, up until the mid-game, Mickey's participation or contribution was much higher compared to Zoe, but after the mid and late game, now all the Trouble Bubble puts so many champions on sleep. So Iksu, when he was looking for that flank angle, he fell asleep. So Hololive players were able to pick up Aatrox in the very early phase of the team fight. And then another sleep falls onto Mickey. So even though his performance in the earlier phase was not that clean, he was able to kind of compensate his blunders with that late game team fight carry. I can say Zoe was the key player that enabled Twitch to have his late game hyper carry potential. And this was the most crucial moment that happened in this game number 2. Hybrid could click the inhibitor in the further range, but he was overstepping, and as Alice mentioned earlier today, turret is his biggest counter, and with all the Sleepy Trouble Bubble, all the pillars, he was trapped in between the inhibitor and the pillar, so there was no way for him to survive that. So we kind of analyzed that as a click miss, or that was a really crucial mistake for Hybrid's decision making. So that was the point where Hololive Esports was able to reach out the gold deficit. Well, if Aphelios played like that in that moment, they deserve to lose. And Soreon Prince, they were really cautious all throughout the game, being aware of the potential team fight from initiation from the Twitch, but in the late game, maybe they lost their concentration. So as the time went by, Hololive Esports was able to have the game they wanted. Then let's check out the player of the game for the game number 2. Viper on Twitch. Well, Pond believes that actually Hybrid should be the player of the game for game number 2. A little bit spicy over there. But yeah, Viper was the pillar of this game. He was the key player that gave Hololive the power to win the late game. We could actually tell that both players in each team were losing their concentration as the game got extended. But Hololive Esports was the one that was able to hold on to the late game and find the space between Hololive Esports and Soreon Prince and kind of push it through the mid lane and close out the game by themselves. But one thing for sure, this game was so entertaining that there were a lot of fights. Very volatile and very active throughout the series. As Viper picked up 8 votes out of 12, he won the player of the game. And let's move on to the game number 3, Hololive Esports versus Soreon Prince.